Hi, Norwalk Williams again, and here is that free video I promised you on the last page. Since you're here right now, that means you already verified your email address, and good for you, because now you can receive those quit smoking tips and help to help you quit smoking now. Because if you're anything like me, when I tried to quit smoking in the past before I did it successfully, there were so many different things and gimmicks and snake oil potions out there that definitely didn't help the journey. That's why I mentioned in that last video that you had watched, the very first one, that this is not about using patches or gums that's nicotine juiced, and all that does is flood your body with more nicotine. Like I said, how do I know? I tried that. I tried chewing the mint flavored nicotine gum, and that just sent shudders and shivers through my body, because ooh, mint flavored nicotine is not a good thing. So from then on, I knew that there had to be a better way. I knew that there was something else that I could do that would help me quit smoking. So what did I do? That's the number one secret I'm going to share with you right now. Because the one thing that you got to understand when you're smoking, your stress, that stress trigger that you have when you're like, oh my gosh, oh I need a cigarette now, and it triggers something in your brain. It's like do, and then it triggers you to reach down in your pocket or wherever you keep your cigarettes at and take that cigarette pack out, take off the plastic, and you're like, ooh, your brain's like, yeah buddy, now I get to smoke that cigarette. Ooh. And so you open it, if it's a fresh pack, you take off the foil, that smell hits your nose, and you're like, oh yeah, I get to have my cigarette. And maybe if you're like me, you got to the point where you were shaking almost before you had the cigarette. And then that physical process from taking that cigarette out of the pack, taking your lighter, putting the cigarette up to your lips and lighting it. Oh yeah. Oh. I'm feeling alright now because I have my cigarette. That physical process from stress trigger to going to lighting the cigarette, that is linked in your brain from stress to cigarette. It links that. So whenever you feel stressed, it's like, bam, I gotta have a cigarette now. So the number one secret to beginning to quit smoking naturally and now is you gotta break that mind-body connection between stress trigger and smoking. So here's one thing you can try right now that you might be like, oh man, I've tried it before, but you haven't thought about it in this way, I guarantee you, because I didn't until I understood how this worked. Because smoking is only a stress coping mechanism. So instead of physically pulling out your cigarette pack, physically go through the same motions with a pack of gum. Link that same process with a pack of gum, because it's the same thing. You take out the pack of gum. You take off the top, you take off that plastic, you take out that gum piece, and you're like, ooh, I'm gonna have my piece of gum now. And it's better for you because you're chewing gum. You're not infusing your body with any more nicotine. So chew the gum, and you'll find that over time, keep doing it. The first time you're probably gonna be like, oh my gosh, this isn't working, I need that cigarette. But break through that. Because most of the thing is that you need something in your mouth. So the gum replaces that. You gotta do it more than once or twice or 3 times. Have that willpower to quit because you're committed to quitting smoking now. So this was your first secret and one of many that I'm going to share with you so you can quit smoking naturally and now. So stay tuned to your email inbox, and at least 5 more quit smoking tips will be there for you in the coming days. So again, this is Norwalk Williams with WowLookAtYouNow.com, helping you on your quit smoking journey. Take care, and I'll see you in the next quit smoking tip.